I didn't find myself very talented in cinema. No, I mean, the thing is that it's a entirely different discipline, cinema and theater. I am very slow decision maker. I can put it in this way. I really need the time to think, to digest the ideas, to again get back to it. I really need the really proper rehearsal time to try to think, because during the rehearsal I'm also writing the piece, and I hate the pressure of time on me. Oh yeah, we should do that. So I was very bad in cinema because of course the cinema is like time, money, everything should decide, and every decision that you make, you can't undo it. You can't, it's just it's happening. But in theater, that's what I like. Yesterday I saw the piece here, the pyramid, and then I went to the actor. I said, yeah, maybe tomorrow we should do this dialogue differently. And for me, it was like funny because, we just created this piece in 2012 or 13, and but we still could change it after I don't know how many years. The advantage, what is the advantage of theater is that there's a tension between the physicality, the realness, and the liveness of the actors. And because the audience could see them, that they are real people, they are real people in the blood and flesh. But then there is a virtual, there's a dream, which is the video or whatever, light, whatever, stage, whatever, the dead part. And then there's a tension between these two. It's very difficult, let's say, in cinema to have the tension between the reality, which is the liveness on the stage, and the imaginary world, which I call it the virtuality of the stage. So the tension between the virtual and the real, I thought that, in Time Loss, for example, with the videos, like the young actor on the videos and the elder actor on the stage, and the tension and the interaction between them, I think this is something which I could just have it in theater. I always want to show that the conflict between the human being and the time. The human being who tries to change things that happens in the past, and how much desperately they want to change something which happened in the past. This was one of the idea and the concept we had in Time Loss and in the other two shows that I created later after the Time Loss, the Hearing and the Summerless. It's that there's a character who wants to change something in the past and realize that he or she couldn't, because the time is past and the consequence of the past is still functioning and is still applying to the present time. In Dance on Glasses, we were just a bunch of angry young men and women, which we wanted to really change the world. And then after 10 years or 12 years, by creating Time Loss, you just realize, you feel a bit desperate to be able to change the world. So that's why Time Loss, I would say, it's more calm compared with Dance on Glasses. It's less angry, but at the same time more desperate and maybe pessimist, I would say. It was a piece which every one of us, as a director, writer, and also the actor, they were there. We established ourselves as a professional theater company in Iran. We won awards, we performed, it was received well in Iran, and we started also to establish my theater group outside of Iran by touring the piece. So we had a very good memory about the piece, but in one point we decided to stop the piece, which actually the main reason is that when Mer Theatre Group become more known in Iran and outside, actually the tension between actually the team also gets bigger. So and the team wants it to, when the actor wants to follow another direction, me as a director wants to do another direction. So we split up in a way. So it's a good memory and bad memory for this piece, Dance Sunglasses. So, but then when we decided to stop the piece in 2006, for a very long time, we still got the invitation to perform the piece, but we always said, Pierre always answered, sorry, we don't perform Dance Sunglasses. We don't want to perform it again. And then I was just thinking that what if we perform Dance Sunglasses, but in different way of doing it, with a new approach. So we've been thinking about this concept for quite a long. And then when I got the idea that, yeah, there is a DVD of Dance Sunglasses that they want to release it. They want to release it, and the sound quality is not good, so they asked the actor to come to dub the play to the DVD. So when I got this idea, so it was the beginning of the creation of Time Loss, which is kind of the second, I would say, the second chapter or episode of Dance Sunglasses, which you really don't, as you probably experience it, you really don't need to see Dance Sunglasses in order to understand Time Loss. But at the same time, for us, it was a good approach towards the play, which is very crucial in our career in Mer Theatre Group. I think, theatre it's very difficult that theatre become not becoming political, because I think by just bringing alive people on the stage and the live audience and the live this liveness, it's the it refers to the contemporary time, because everything happening just now today. It's not about something happening in the past, it's just right now. So when you're talking about the right now, you're talking about politics. You're talking about the situation about Thursday or Friday. You're not talking about something before or after. So I think when you have this advantage, it's like watching the football which happens last week. It's not interesting. For watching the football, you need to see the direct live football. That's the main energy of watching it. If it would be something that happened in the past, then, so I think for theater, we really need to talk about today, right now. And although that usually the play I just created Time Loss in 2013, but it was a different show. So in the last 5 years that we performing it and touring it, almost in every venues that we perform it was different show. Because first of all, even if the show on the stage would be the same, the audience are different. So when the audience are different, the audience make the show different too, by just having a different reaction, different. So I think, that's the main reason when in Santiago the audience come and see, maybe the first time they see the real Iranian on the stage, the live Iranian, because the Iranian they were just mediatized people in the TV. They saw them, but now they come to the theater. There are two real Iranian person talking real Iranian or Farsi, Persian language on the stage, and then we we find a connection with them. We understand them. We laugh at their joke, and the relationship. There are many jokes between the couple that we have in the time loss, and it would be understood by every audience that they saw it. No matter the New York audiences or Santiago's audiences, or we also performed in Europe, all over Europe. So it was understood by the audience. So it means that no matter where we come from, there are many things that we have in common still, and which actually the media try to separate the people and put the wall and border between them. So I think that's the advantage. That's the advantage of the international festival. When you see people who come from other part of the continent, from the other really cultures, and performing the piece which you understand it, you realize that the differences which is being promoted by the media are not necessarily true.